With the Royal Rumble in the books, from Riyadh, we are now officially on the road to WrestleMania.
Ole, ole!
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, with a combined weight of 380 pounds, El Bravo, El Rayo, Los Americanos!
Blake, I don't mean to ruin your introduction of welcoming us to the show, but I am angry. You talked about the Royal Rumble. Did you see that imposter arrive?
Well, I wasn't exactly sure the temperature of how you'd pick up everything that we saw this past Saturday, but nonetheless, we officially welcome you into the main event, getting the action started here on YouTube. Blake Howard alongside the voice of NXT, Vic Joseph, and as I can already tell, you're a bit fired up.
Well, I certainly am, but at least wherever you're watching around the world, we're starting our night with these two lucha legends in tag team competition.
It's certainly been quite the week for the Americanos clan, dating back to, of course, the Royal Rumble this past Monday on Raw.
I can only imagine these two, El Grande Americano, seeing that, as I said, imposter stealing their identity, showing up out of nowhere.
I thought he was the original.
That's what it said, at least. How do you know?
Well, we will get into that throughout the match.
Detroit, Michigan, with a combined weight of 412 pounds, Alex Shelley, Chris Haven, Motor City Machine Gun.
Now taking a look at the opposition right here, one of the top teams on Friday Night SmackDown, bona fide tag team legends, Alex Shelley and Chris Haven.
Yeah, we got four legendary competitors in this ring for this tag team matchup, and this is going to be high octane, it's gonna be fast paced, it's gonna be non-stop, and these four are, I mean, what a way to kick off main event. I'm excited for what we're about to see.
Kicking off main event, our first stop here on the road to WrestleMania. And taking a look at both sides, Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, we hear those tag team divisions really heating up. Top tag team contenders on Monday Night Raw. We're gonna see them a little bit later on here on main event, Vic.
Yeah, we talk about being on the road to WrestleMania. Let's not forget Stand and Deliver, WrestleMania Saturday. We're also on the road to Stand and Deliver, which, as we saw this past Tuesday on NXT, a new champion was crowned.
Certainly shaking things up in NXT, as right now we're looking to shake some things up here in the Raw and SmackDown tag team divisions. And we talk about Shelley and Sabin being one of the best teams of this generation. But Vic, looking recently, looking to check off one of the boxes, going down to AAA, trying to win the World Tag Team titles.
Yeah, I mean, they're internationally known, locally respected. They have influenced a generation of professional wrestlers, and I don't necessarily know if he's going to. I was going to say, I would expect Motor City Machine Guns not to fall for something like that.
It's a veteran-like maneuver, if you will.
I understand where you're coming from as this matchup continues, but when you start thinking about these two, I start thinking about a man that we saw this past Saturday for the final time, AJ Styles, and how much he's meant to this industry, how much he has meant to this locker room. The same can be said for the Motor City Machine Guns.
And of course,
tag was made, by the way.
Shelley and Sabin, a lot of history with the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, and this past Saturday at the Royal Rumble. Very tough ending there, seeing Gunther put AJ Styles essentially to bed in the WWE.
Yeah, 100%. And you know, you got to wonder what everyone in the locker room has been feeling over these last few days. Obviously, Gunther taking it to another level this past Monday on Raw in Philadelphia. But look, we got a tag team match right now, and I want to point out Los Americanos very sneaky with that last tag, as we see a tag here by Motor City Machine Guns.
Vintage double teaming coming right here from Sabin and Shelley. Former three-time TNA World Tag Team Champions, and of course, just a couple of weeks into the WWE, securing tag team gold on SmackDown.
I mean, they have been a success wherever they have gone. Here's where it gets tricky, though, Blake. They're not just happy. They're not complacent. They want to find that success one more time. They want to be part of the grandest stage of them all. They want to make their way to Las Vegas. They want to be part of WrestleMania.
Tag made to Chris Sabin right here as he looks to take over. Lateral press, doesn't hook the leg, only gets 2 right there. But talking about the tag team division, talking about looking to make a mark at WrestleMania, when did the Machine Guns turn their attention to Solo Sikoa and the MFTs?
I think their attention is on, well, all of them, to be fair. I think they are focused on the tag team titles, but I think they also are smart enough to realize they just can't walk in and start demanding opportunities. They got to earn it.
In unison, Shelley the cover, hooks the outside leg.
Well, referee was doing a nice job making sure Chris Sabin made his way out of the ring. That obviously allowing Los Americanos to stay in this game.
And of course, the Machine Guns do have some history there with the MFTs, going back to that traditional Survivor Series matchup back at the end of 2025. And look at the elevation right to the outside. But Los Americanos.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh!
And then numbers game playing a role right here. Bravo and Rayo working in unison.
I don't know if the engine's going to work in the Motor City Machine Guns after that.
As right now you can hear the crowd in Riyadh raining down on Bravo and Rayo. And
I will say one thing, that wasn't very lucha-esque.
no, it certainly was not. Tag made again here, Bravo to Rayo. And Vic, we're talking about this past Saturday at the Royal Rumble. I mean, ultimately, how do you explain 2 El Grande Americanos in the Royal Rumble?
I don't know how to, and that's why I'm saying there was an imposter. It's not right, it's wrong. It should be looked into by all the general managers across the WWE, everyone in the front office. Everyone needs to look at exactly what happened, because I feel bad for Los Americanos.
I mean, if you go back to the Royal Rumble kickoff, I know you sat down with Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and of course, if you take a look at that first Americano, he was pretty tall. I mean, Vic, I've connected some dots right here. I know you're a pretty big fan of the Los Americanos.
I have a neck that looks like a stack of dimes. Do you think I'd be getting into that ring anytime soon?
Listen, anything can happen in the WWE.
Look, I appreciate the sentiment, but absolutely not.
Of course, we're trying to figure out which one the true Americano is, and of course, this past Monday went one-on-one with the young OG Javon Evans.
He certainly did, but just getting tied up right now. Opportunity.
In the trio O here, look at, as Sabin looking to get back into this matchup. Shelley inching closer and closer as Rayo
did a nice job of tagging
pushed right off, and there's the tag.
Into the matchup. But that door has opened, and look at this. This is what makes Chris Sabin so special.
And the cover, here we go. We of course talk
champion in TNA as well. He can get it done on so many levels, and look at this non-stop action.
With a bit of an assist right there. Satellite DDT, Chris Sabin starting to cook. We talked about their tag team prowess, former 10-time TNA X Division champion. And it looked like Shelley gonna open the gate. Chris Sabin gonna fly through.
And he stuck the landing as well.
I mean, Vic, is there any tag team more cohesive than the Motor City Machine Guns?
I think when you start looking around the field on SmackDown, maybe Fraxium, but that's why you said earlier the tag team division heating up on the blue brand. It certainly is.
Oh,
wait a minute.
Looking for Skull and Bones. And Bravo and Rayo have another plan.
Had it scouted, and nice drop kick.
As Los Americanos trying to turn the corner, of course, they failed to win that #1 contendership last Monday on Raw in that fatal 4-way. Now looking to turn the corner right here. A lot of tag team opportunity on the road to WrestleMania. Hurricane Rana from the top. Look at this double team.
No splash, though. No one home. And I don't necessarily know if the momentum was able to carry Sabin or not, but a tag was made. Shelley's now legal.
As Motor City Machine Guns trying to get back on track right here. Vintage Machine Guns on display. Bam!
Told you it was going to be high octane, it was going to be fast paced, it was going to be non-stop, and it has been just that and a little more.
And Alex Shelley, another former TNA World Champion, looking to set it up right here. The double team's on display.
What is this?
Oh
my, innovation.
And the big dump down. And Shelley and Sabin get it done.
Here are your winners, Motor City Machine Guns.